We are hitting a tree over there with it, but that's okay. We didn't need that tree. My brother over here is like, what the hell are you doing? Guys, this here is Bob. This is my Bobcat Model 2000 loader, and this here has been the best Bobcat loader, skid loader, anything that I have ever had. That's really speaking to how good equipment I've ever had. Now let me tell you, you might be wondering, what does Bob stand for? It stands for big ol', can we say that on YouTube?
I don't know.
Bob stands for big ol' bing. Okay, there, you can put that up there.
Big old Bob.
Big ol' Bob. We'll just say it stands for big ol' Bob. Now, this thing has got a drinking problem. It's got a smoking problem. It's got a leaking problem. If it's got a problem, it's got it. If there's a problem to be had, it has it.
Oh, it's got a flat tire too.
It's not flat, it's only flat on the bottom. But regardless of all of that, we still love Bob to death. And Bob's not going nowhere. Don't worry about that, guys. When it comes around to wintertime, Bob is a lot like a bear and decides to hibernate. And there is no way it's going to work in the winter. We're not replacing Bob, but we are definitely getting Bob a friend. A friend. A big orange tracked friend. If you're excited about it, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Woo! Well, guys, we are up here to Wichita Tractor Company, and this is a local Kubota and New Holland dealership. That guy's got him a loud Cummins over there. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. You might be thinking, Weston, are you here to get a brand new, bright and shiny orange Kubota skid loader? Now, while that one is very pretty, yes, it is. It's gorgeous. You'd be kind of halfway right. What we're getting is orange, brand new. Not so much, but we don't, you know, it'll look like brand new. Ooh, look at this. That's a 5th gen. We need them wheels and a headlight. So, guys, we got to walk in here, and this is the part I really don't like. Writing the check. Ooh. Well, boys, we just got the worst part of buying anything done, and that is the paying portion. So let's go see what we bought. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Actually, I'm really excited. I've wanted one of these for so long because, as you might know, our Bobcat loader that we got is a little temperamental when it comes to cold, and it doesn't really like to work, and pretty much it's in hibernation all winter. There ain't no hope of getting it started. Oh, there it is, boys. Now, I know you might be saying, Weston, you're the only person that gets so excited over something that's covered in mud. But you know what? That just means that it is a good one. Bam! Does it still run, Anthony?
It still runs.
It does? Also, if you want to buy anything, make sure you come up and see Anthony Lee at Wichita Tractor Company. That's the man right there. He's high ranking in the good feller community. He's sold me a lot of good junk, but I think this is the first thing you've ever sold me that's actually not broken when you sold it to me.
I'm pretty sure it is.
But to be fair, I bought everything else that was broken. He's like, hey, I got something that's broken. You want to buy this? Of course I do. All right. I've turned this key on about 4 times.
I already had it running.
It runs? Oh, I'm so excited. All right, boys, you have to sit right there for a sec. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The windshield actually closes too. Woo. All right. I think you hit that button there and that unlocks it. Oh, wait a minute. I got to put this arm down. Okay. Now, unlocks it. Yep. All right. Weed's good. You got a different idea what money is.
That's a lot better.
Saves your gas.
She's a little wide.
Y'all there pretty good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
We got a Kubota. Oh, come here, guys. All right. So we got a chain on the front. We got a chain on the back. We got 2 boomers on the back. She is tied down. Let's get Clifford wound up and headed for home. Gosh dang it, Kubota. What have I been telling you about tracking up the yard like this? You're just making a mess everywhere. You know what, guys? It snowed. It's cold out here, but at least I got my Walls jacket to keep me warm. So, it has been about 2 weeks since we've adopted this beautiful let me see. Let me show you guys this beautiful orange Kubota into our family, and she's adjusting really well to our lifestyle. She loves picking up stuff and doing dirt work and spreading gravel and moving all kinds of junk. She loves it all.
She's orange.
She is orange. She's very, very orange. So this here is our Kubota skid loader. This is actually the biggest Kubota skid loader that they made. It's a 95 horsepower. It lifts like 3,500 pounds. That is a whole car. This thing will lift a car. Like if guys, I didn't need a 4-post lift. If you want to bring your car down here and I lift it up and change the oil for you, I'll do that. I'll stick the forks right through the windows and lift it on up for you. So you might be wondering, what am I going to do with this machine? If you did not know, we're building a shop. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into building a shop. Namely, you got to build a pad for the shop. We got to build a road to it. We got to build a crossing across a creek. Got to clear some trees. There's a lot of awesome stuff we're going to be using this machine for. And that's one of the main reasons we got it and decided to purchase it was, you know what? We have a need for it. We're going to be using it. We got a lot of work to do to build our shop. And this thing is going to be a complete game changer to do so. So if you're excited about the shop and all the work we're going to do with this, make sure you leave a like on this video. You know, with Bob, we could have probably done the work that we needed to, maybe not all of it. But we like to start the machine the same day that we're going to do the work. And, you know, Bob, you got to get at least a 24 hours head notice to him before he's going to do any work.
And then he puts in his 2-week notice that he's quitting.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. Show you guys a couple things you got to look for if you're buying a machine like this. And then we're going to do a couple comparisons between this machine here and then the legend that is Bob. Yeah, I don't know if this thing will, I don't think this thing will stand up to Bob's standards. Let me show you a couple things you got to look for if you're buying one of these. Now this here is the track. Now obviously if you're buying a track skid loader, this might be one of the first things you want to look at. And the reason for that is they are very expensive to replace. A set of tracks on one of these like 3,500 bucks. They are high. But lucky for us, look at that. There's a lot of tread left. And this is what gets everything moving. Trust me, if you don't have one of these tracks, you are completely off track and it's just not going to drive very good. I'm telling you right now, I've driven one of these off the track. It's not a whole lot of fun, and you don't ever want to do it. Trust me, it's not a wonderful experience. I don't know, it's probably like 90% tread. No big cuts in it where it's going to break in half. The sprocket's in good shape. The rest of the roller's all in good shape. Yeah, it looks good. It's covered in cow, but it looks good. I did forget to mention that this thing came from a feed yard, so it has a very luscious and enjoyable smell to it. And guys, I can't bullshit you. It smells like shit. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut this door real quick. Oh, yes. And let's go ahead and turn up the heat. That way we're not cold. You don't want it to be too cold. Now, originally, we was going to have a competition between the Kubota here and Bob. I guess we're not going to do that now because Bob is tired and decided to disqualify himself from the race because he knew he would win too easily.
So the winner is Bob.
But quite frankly, Bob was just not having it today and would not start, period. So let's just show you a little bit of greatness that this Kubota has to show. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Now, I know on the dozer video, I showed you guys how to run the dozer, and a lot of you like that. So I'll give you a quick rundown on what it takes to run this machine here. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but let's run through it. All right, first off, you got a stick over here and you got a stick over here. You got a key right down there, and you got a foot pedal. That is your throttle, just like on your car. So wrap it up, wrap it down, wrap it up. Then you got a hand throttle over here where you wrap it up, wrap it down. See, it's pretty simple. All right, first off, you gotta put these safety bars down, squeeze your belly in, that way your belly doesn't escape and you don't fall out of the machine. There's a little green button over here, you hit that, that takes off the parking brake and lets you run all the controls, that way you don't run anyone over. Now if you see here, they give you some decals so you can figure it out yourself, but you obviously want me to tell you how to do it, so I'm gonna tell you. This one over here runs your movement. Like this stick here, that's all it runs. It's pretty simple. You push the stick forward, the machine moves forward. Pull it back, machine moves back. You push it to the left, machine goes to the left. You push it to the right, machine goes to the right. Pretty simple on that one. This one here is about the same thing. This controls your boom, which is this big orange thing that runs down the machine, and your forks or whatever attachment you have on the front. So pull it back, boom goes up. Push it forward, boom goes down, and then let's show you this. And then push it to the side, tilt down, push it back, tilts back. And then this machine has a really cool option where if you've ever been to skid loader, you know that you got to get out of the machine to take your bucket off. That is not the case here. You got this little thing you pull up, hit that button that says unlock, and if you can see, it's unlocking the bucket. There's a little hydraulic ram down there. You can see that little orange thing coming up. Well, the only thing that's really wrong with this machine, and it's a very big and a very major issue, is one of the radio speakers doesn't work. That's it. Everything else works. So let's go up here. Oh, I folded my arms up, so I gotta hit my hydraulic unlock. Oh, and also we got this really awesome mirror to keep us from running over anybody. It's a little dirty. There we go. You can see me now. Good job. All right. Let's go on up here. Let me show you something else this machine can do. Let's go up here to Westen Scrapyard and see what's worth moving. Oh, and then it's got this other awesome deal. We got a horn. We can honk at people. And on the back side, you can push this, and a little rabbit pops up. And that's super speed mode, which is 2-speed. Lets you go faster. Let's just say that you're a repo man, and you don't want to buy a tow truck, but your neighbor stopped paying the rent on his car, and you know what? You know that you can get some money from the repo company if you repo it for him. So let's show you how you can repo something. Now this is going to be kind of hard with one hand, but you're just going to have to believe me that this is what we can do. We're going to go in here. We are going to swing the forks underneath. There we go. We're going to lift up a little bit because obviously we can't. There we go. Come on now. I got a van behind me, so this is a bit of a hard repo job. There we go. I think we can do it. There we go. And then you just repo the car, you know. And that's how you repo a car. Ladies and gentlemen, you just take off with it. We are hitting a tree over there with it, but that's okay. We didn't need that tree. My brother over here is like, what the hell are you doing? You grab the car, and then you take off with it.
You know,
okay, cut this part. We gotta get this part off camera.
how about you go set that thing down?
What do you mean? You don't like the tow truck 3000?
Not really. You're gonna drop it on me. You ran over the damn trailer.
That trailer was like that. Well, guys, my brother just fired me as a repo man. He said that I tore too much. On that bombshell, I guess it's time to end the video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button because my repo abilities are not going anywhere. I will see you guys next time.